come into Welsh Ryan Arena in our first match of the night. We talked a little bit about it earlier. Massey Odiotti will take on Caleb Smith, ranked number 12. Really tough matchup, Andrew, for the freshman.
Yeah, you said it there, Matt. It's a bummer we won't get that, that top-ranked matchup there between Peyton Robb and Trevor Chumley, but I don't think this duel will be short of, tough, close, exciting wrestling matches here. So looking forward to getting this kicked off.
Caleb Smith coming off a really tough Tech Fall loss to Patrick McKee of Minnesota. Did not wrestle against Purdue. What can he do against Massey Odiotti as we get our bout kicked off tonight at 125 pounds? Nebraska in the red straps, Northwestern in the green.
Matt, you and I have talked about this from time to time too, but just kind of briefing for this match. But what an awesome opportunity to have a young squad here. You got the 6th-ranked team Nebraska coming in. Got the home field advantage here. Just kind of echoing some of what Storniolo was sharing with us this week. It's like, just waiting for that next man up kind of mentality here in Evanston. And
the first takedown of this meet goes to Caleb Smith, collects the 2, and decides to cut Odiotti loose. Looking for bonus points already. Massey Odiotti, a hometown kid from Wilmette, first state champion in Loyola Academy's history. As for Caleb Smith, this is a spot that was occupied last season by Liam Cronin, now graduated. Smith transferring in from Appalachian State.
Yeah, it looks like Massey's, looking for that 2-on-1 position there, looking to slow down Smith a little bit. Smith is doing a great job moving forward here and getting to his attack. So both these guys looking to kick this duel off with some action and, kind of playing that lead-off role for the team. So I always love watching, I guess the lead-off hitters here. And then you got the cleanup guys at heavyweight too. So looking forward to this duel. Some blood time here.
And get a chance to check out Caleb Smith as our head official for the night. Matt Sorochinski calls for that blood timeout. You see Matt Storniolo coming onto the mat, joined by his 2 new assistant coaches for Nebraska on your screen. Mark Manning, joined by what a crowd, Brian Snyder, Tervel Zalagnev, James Green.
Yeah, this is we've been talking about it all week, just about the changing of the tide here in Northwestern with coaching staff. You've had the five guys leaving the team here with Northwestern squad, but it really kind of makes it feel real. We were prepping all week, studying this matchup, but seeing Oliver, Futrell, and Storniolo out there on the mat really has it settle in for me. So a lot of change here going on in Evanston with this young, bright squad, right? A lot of tough young kids here. A lot of opportunity there too. So, and like I mentioned to you, Matt, there's no, Storniolo has just a fantastic track record and taking a young team and a fresh set of assistant coaches and really allowing them to flourish. So,
Caleb Smith with that nose plugged up. One of his losses at the national tournament last year to one of those guys that transferred out of Northwestern, Michael DiAugustino.
Seen some good action there from Odiotti.
The tissue was used to stop the flow of blood in Caleb Smith's nose, just coming out to take blood time once more. Also a chance for Mark Manning to do some one-on-one coaching with his 125 wrestler. Caleb Smith's entire career, he's only lost 5 duels. 2 of those coming in his last 2 matches against Patrick McKee. And then one of the favorites for the title here at 125, Drake Ayala. But Massey Odiotti, have to give credit to him, done really well to stick in here in this match.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Love to see, a young guy like Massey moving forward early and trying to get to where he wants to be. I mentioned that 2-on-1 tie. I'd imagine he's got a lot of offense there, and looking to slow down Smith there. So Smith being a graduate, got a lot of experience under his belt here, but nice deep double from Massey.
Caleb Smith doing his best to fend off the attack from Odiotti.
Good
loose.
Good little flurry there. These guys piecing together some moves, and one guy chaining together a couple attacks and the other countering and looking for his own offense. Makes for some more exciting wrestling on the spectating side.
It's been a bit stop-start here in this first period with those two pauses to check on the nose of Caleb Smith, but these two wrestlers wrestling hard. It's Massey Odiotti once again trying to get to that waist of Caleb Smith. Caleb Smith turns around. We saw him do that a couple of times in warm-ups. Really likes to spin and then wrap around the back of his opponent.
Yeah, that's a pretty unorthodox, I guess, counter to getting gummed up in that front headlock position. So,
well, choice goes to Massey Odiotti. Looked immediately over at his coaches, and Matt Storniolo and Justin Oliver both told him to go bottom. So that is where Odiotti will start. Caleb Smith will have a chance to add to those 5 seconds of ride time. It'll be interesting to see if he cuts him loose here. Looking for some back points. But Odiotti does well to work to his feet, but a big mat return. One swipe. Can't get two swipes, though. Odiotti just able to shift his shoulders around to avoid the near fall points for Smith.
Smith looking to piece together a tough ride here. Big mat return there. Right into a deep leg ride there. Inching closer to that 1 minute of riding time, where he can tack on an additional point if he holds that for the rest of the match. So, if you're Smith, graduate wrestler here, you got to be thinking, wrestling a younger guy. Got to be thinking to put, and you're missing some guys out of your core lineup too. You got to be thinking bonus points for your team. So, just as I said that, he cuts Odiotti and looking to get another chance to take him down here as Smith. So,
Caleb Smith has focused on that head of Odiotti as he goes now, collects the right leg, trying to return Odiotti to the floor and just out of bounds. How about that defending, though, for Massey Odiotti to fend off the takedown?
Yeah, some solid mat awareness there, sensing that he's in danger with that deep double leg from Smith and getting out and knowing where he's at on the mat. So
Caleb Smith leading by 1. Has over a minute of ride time established. Choice will go to him in the third period. We've seen a couple of takedowns from the graduate, but just unable to really turn in a dominant performance so far. Have to give credit to Odiotti. Once again.
Ref calls that continuation there. We got a tight match going into the third period, Looking at this match on paper, I think that's where everyone goes wrong, is looking at wrestling matches on paper. So that's one of the reasons I love the sport and so many people love the sport, is that it's like you see freshmen, you see young guys, knocking off top-ranked guys all the time, knocking off top-ranked older guys. So it's really great in that way. And as we like to joke about it in my family, it's like the transitive property, doesn't apply to wrestling. So just because one guy beats another doesn't mean that it, comes back around. So.
Caleb Smith not wrestling against Purdue, so didn't get a chance to face off against Matt Ramos. Already has a win over Ramos down in Vegas in December. We'll see what that, no doubt, looks like come tournament time. Lead still 4-2 for Caleb Smith.
Tight match here. Both these guys starting to feel the fatigue set in here a bit. With that 1 minute of riding time, Caleb is up 3 if he can hang on to it. Odiotti kind of hanging on the edge of the match there, and a nice double A from Smith. Just missed the toe drag.
Just ran out of space there on the edge. Matt Storniolo getting up from his seat for one of the first times in this match.
Love Smith's demeanor there. You know, you can tell a lot about how a guy's thinking when, you know, the wrestling goes out of bounds, and you know, just watching for who's the first guy back in the center, who's on the line first, late in the third period when both guys are exhausted and fatigued. That's something that always kind of catches my eye. So nice.
Caleb Smith needs at least one more takedown for bonus points after that go behind. Elected to cut him loose, lead effectively 5 with the riding time at 66 seconds.
Yeah, Smith is pouring it on, looking for that major here.
And you can hear Tervel Delagnev telling him to ride it out. If he was to escape, Odiotti, that is, would have been just 7-point victory.
Looking for a cradle over there, too. He's hungry, man. Love to see it.
Well, Caleb Smith gets back into the win column. An 8-point win, major decision for Nebraska. First points of this meet go to the visitors.